Welcome to the black hole. A little more upbeat.
This is wonderful.
I like to party with my peeps. Oh, come on. Party with my peeps. Cruise and creep. Playing three-card money on these crazy streets.
Straight hustler. I pull a scam in the minute so low to the flow. Pick the pocket of the midget. A slick shyster. The best meister. Living life in Miami's vice. Man, nobody rushing with the frogs. Shane, what do you say now?
Nice lady.
I'm hoiding. I'm sexy, but I'm hoiding. All right already.
I'm ridiculous. Like the book, I stick to this. Take a whip of this one sticky winky I have. Two stinky dinky
I'm a man. I'm a Latin Houdini. Disappear in a flash and pass in a back like a genie.
No.
Lucy, I'm home. Don't do that to me, Lucy.
Oh no, we missed the. I'm in the mood to scam simply because I can.
I'm a Latin Houdini.
Disappear in the flash and be cash in the back like a genie.
Lucy, I'm home.
Don't do that to me, Lucy.
Freak to the east, freak to the left, freak to the right.
Yeah, it's like that.
Why you doing like no.
Get stupid, get retarded.
Faster, get the party started. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Anyways,
Can
I
you
guess the
believe
point is that the
people
pest
hate
is
that song?
I guess the point is the pest is the greatest film of all time.
People despise it.
That's the point. The point I'm trying to make is that the pest is the greatest film of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And you're insane
Yeah.
if you don't think it is.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Like, here's what I think about the pest.
So good.
Yeah. When most people see it, they're all like,
It's difficult, please.
They do have a difficult time, accepting what they're watching.
I'm going to be real with you, very few works of art have wormed their way under my skin like the pest has. The pest would probably be one of my, actually, I guarantee you it would be one of my 10 Desert Island films.
It is.
I absolutely guarantee that it would be one of my 10 Desert Island films.
It is extremely racist, so I understand why.
The Pest is the only movie that I get halfway through and I already just want to start the movie over again because I want to I just wanted to keep it going forever. I don't know why. Why? It's a phenomenon. Phenomena? What's the singular of phenomenon?
I think it's
No,
just
I think phenomenon is plural. Or is phenomena plural? Phenomena is plural and phenomenon is singular? Anyways.
I'm what you would call a retard. So
Well, I wouldn't call them that. We called them all-stars at my school.
all-stars. Hey, that's like...
You know what's funny about calling them all-stars? Is that, you know that video game, Super Mario All-Stars? For us, it's kind of like Super Mario Retards. Oh, boy. Anyways, what's on the topic for today? Anyways.
There are retards in Super Mario, though, right? Like Waluigi and Wario.
No, Waluigi's not retarded.
They're just evil, or what?
No,
I'm not saying that retarded people are evil.
No,
they're the most happy.
Waluigi's comically evil. Waluigi and Wario are like comically evil.
Oh, okay.
They're all they care about is greed, them.
Uh-huh.
Like, they're not stupid. They're just over. They're so evil that they can't think clearly. So none of their plans work out for themselves.
Okay.
So they're like comically evil. You're like they're so evil that they'll never be able to. They're constantly undoing themselves.
Oh, know? So they're the bane of their own existence.
Yes, kind of. Yeah.
They're the thorn in each other's side.
No, they don't really. You know what's interesting is they've never really been in a game together as villains.
What the fuck?
Actually, Waluigi's never been the villain of a game.
He was just in like a Mario Kart. Like he
came on in tennis.
In tennis.
Yeah, Waluigi started because he was lanky. He came on as a tennis character. I think was his first appearance. Actually, I'm 99% sure Mario Tennis is the first game Waluigi was in. Anyways. So, welcome to the Black Hole, episode 2.
This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Well, the Black Hole.
Good though.
The Black Hole, episode 2.
Two.
Today, we're talking about, well, how do you follow up such a great episode as episode 1? How do you follow up last week?
Yeah.
Last week we were talking about space. How do you follow that up?
That's why I felt like we needed an intro that was a little more upbeat to get people in the mood to get knowledged. Am I pronouncing that correctly?
Are you pronouncing this word that doesn't exist correctly?
It doesn't exist.
Knowledged?
All right. But I'm still hung up on the Waluigi and the Wario.
Oh,
like,
okay.
are they Super Mario lovers then? Like, are they brothers also?
Oh. I would assume that they're brothers.
Since they are the opposite of Mario and Luigi.
So you think they might be...
lovers.
You think they might be lovers?
Yeah, which brings us
Is
to...
lovers really the opposite of brothers?
Well, there's brotherly love, and then there's another type of love. This brings us to the topic of today's episode.
Somewhat clumsily, but yes.
How were you gonna do it, motherfucker?
You sounded kind of angry there.
God damn it, I ain't got no motherfucking name for it yet, motherfucker.
So when they come,
You got no name for the episode. Well, I guess what you're trying to say is we're going to be talking about homos.
Yeah, but not just like, homos. Like people say no homo. Like
No, we're talking about homos.
homos. Yeah, just homos
Types
in
of
general.
homos.
Yeah, homos.
Types of homos.
Like sapiens.
Let's just go through it. We're talking about homos today.
Homos. Yeah. Homos is like one of those words that you warm up to. The first time you say it, you're like, homos, and it's just like it kind of shakes the room. It kind of causes
It's
a
one of
rift.
those. I feel like it's one of those weird words that started scientific and then mean people used like science against other people to like be assholes.
It's like female.
Because it was just like homosexual, and then they're like, yeah, homo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they turned just like made science mean for no reason.
I used to work at a convenience store, and we used to get different types of milk delivered to us, and they were known for their milk. And
Really?
their milk and their ice cream. Like it was like award-winning milk and ice cream.
I feel like if you're known for milk, you probably also have something to do with
Yeah,
it.
you're kind of gay, right? In a good way, I'm not like, we're like going back to us having a statistical podcast. We're all about 68% gay, right? A little more gay than we are straight. So anyway, back to my story. In the walk-in fridge where the homogeneous milk used to go, it said
Oh, that's a homo.
Homo milk, and I used to snicker, and my boss didn't get it. It like went over her head.
You used a Snicker for what? A
for,
snack?
For a good one.
Yeah, well, the topic, this is roundabout. The topic of today's episode is homos.
Mm-hmm.
Homos.
Homos.
And the first homo that we're going to be talking about is sapiens. Now, I don't know what that is. So for the folks at home, can you explain what a Homo sapiens is, Adam?
I know that I think about that. What's that Guillermo del Toro movie?
Which one?
The one with the alien? No.
Pacific Rim?
No. The water creature.
Oh my goodness. The Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
That movie fucking sucked.
Yeah, The Shape of Water had a character in it that looked very similar to a comic book character called Abe Sapien. And Abe Sapien was this fish-like humanoid that swam around, and I don't know. I never read the comics.
Did he tell lies, or was he honest Abe Sapien?
He swam leagues. Well, leagues is like a...
He swam in a swimming league?
like the measurement, right? It's like leagues measurement?
League is a depth measurement, yes.
Yeah, that is fascinating.
You know what's interesting is 20,000 leagues under the sea. It's like first you have to get to the bottom of the sea, and then you have to go 20,000 more leagues down because you're under the sea.
Oh yeah, so
I feel like that they named that wrong.
Burn up.
It should have been 20,000 leagues into the sea.
Into the sea, not under the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless the sea refers to the top of it, which I don't think it does.
To like what you see, like you see the top of the sea.
Oh shit.
Like
20,000 leagues under what you see. Oh.
Yeah.
If they would have just changed 20,000 leagues under the sea, SEE, like you just called the top of it the sea.
Yo, I would have watched that movie.
That's a good name
long ago.
That's a good name of a movie.
I've never watched that movie because.
Oh, but I've watched. You know that part of it that I've watched a million times.
Got away, I love it.
Yeah.
With who?
Douglas.
Whale of a tale to
Oh,
tell
Mr.
you
Douglas.
Whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I love on nights like this with the moon above. Whale of a tale and it's all true. I swear by my tattoo. There was Mermaid Mindy, set her up. Oh, I used to know all these words. She would kiss me anytime that I would ask her. Then one
sometimes
evening,
when you
a
wouldn't
flame
ask her.
of love blew out. Blow me down and pick me up. She swapped me for a trout. God, whale of a tale to tell you lad. Whale of a tale or two about the flapping fish and the girls I've loved on nights like this with the moon above. All right, we don't need to do the whole thing. But you get something in there.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And that was the Douglas, right? We talked about the Douglas.
Yes, that was
people.
Michael Douglas, the not dead Kirk Douglas.
They're not dead, Kirk. Kurt or Kirk?
Kirk.
Ah, that's an awful name.
It's not great.
Yeah,
Kirk.
Kirk.
It sounds like something you say at somebody you don't like. Get out of here, you Kirk.
Yeah, you Kirk. Ah, he's just a Kirk. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good.
Fuck that
Hey,
Kirk.
why don't you let that guy sit with us? Ah, he's just a Kirk. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not a great name.
Yeah.
When your name sounds like a pejorative.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate.
How do you spell pejorative?
But Pejorative.
That was good. That was good.
I can spell.
Yeah.
All right. So sapiens, the first Homo on our docket. Docket's a word that you only ever use in like one context.
Yeah. It seems like it'll be a gay sex act now. Like, oh, let's dock it. Like, hey, let's dock it. Let's get our dicks out and let's dock it.
No, it is though. Docking is.
Docking is the thing.
So it's not like a sex thing.
It is.
It is one.
Let's dock
It's
it.
a homosexual sex act
There
too.
we go. Yeah. See, this is what this
Show's
show is about.
It's about words. Homo sapiens. But explain for the folks at home what Homo sapiens are.
Well, isn't that the what we were before we were erected?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm 100%. I'm no.
You
like,
don't know what a Homo sapiens?
I'm a
We're
thought.
Homo sapiens.
I'm just a thought expert. I'm not an expert.
No. We the Homo sapiens are the ones that won.
Okay.
We're
I
the
thought we
ones
were
that won.
Homo erectus because
No,
we
no,
walk
no.
upright and our
No,
dicks get
no,
harder.
Homo erectus are
than-
the precursors to Homo sapiens.
Oh.
Homo sapiens are what we are now.
Oh, damn. So our dicks don't get as hard as erectuses.
Oh yeah.
It seems like we should be Homo erectus. Like, yeah, sometimes my dick gets hard at gay shit. So what? I can't tell my body not to do what it wants to in that moment of time. You know?
Why are you so obsessed with the gay stuff in this episode? We're talking about Homo erectus.
I
and
just
Homo
want people to
sapiens.
know that we are accepting of our LGBTQ.
It's a spectrum.
Plus.
I support it all.
Yeah.
It is a spectrum, and we should stop defining everybody so rigidly by what they're attracted to.
Yeah. And when people say that you're on a spectrum,
They're not referring to the spectrum you want them to be referring to.
yeah.
They're referring to like some fucking like you're on like some multivitamin or something. Spectrum of multivitamin.
I think it's like an infinite provider.
Is it? Oh, it is Spectrum, isn't it? No, is it?
What?
What Time Warner became?
Centrum.
No, it's not Centrum. It might be Spectrum.
Spectrum is what, Time Warner became.
Yeah.
And Time Warner became Discovery Channel now.
Oh, they all own that? They
Yeah,
bought
Discovery.
HBO.
Yeah. Discovery bought HBO
That
and all
blew,
Warner Brothers.
That blew
bullshit.
my mind that Discovery was bigger than HBO.
Yeah, what the
Like,
fuck?
and not just bigger, so much bigger that they could absorb them.
Yeah.
That blew my mind. I had no idea Discovery was so huge.
Yeah.
And now, guess what? All these entertainment companies, they're becoming homogenous. That's another type of homo.
Oh, I fucking love it.
Yeah. You really think about it. Homos are everywhere.
Yeah.
Homos are everywhere. Literally, I walk out on the street. Who's walking around?
Homos.
Homos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking at you.
You
And
see
you're
a
a
homo.
homo.
You see a homo.
Yeah, straight
Yeah.
up. Like in more than
Straight up because we are erectus.
Yes. Then why aren't we like? It brings me back to why don't we also call ourselves erectus?
I
Because
think-
standing upright is a big deal.
Well, I think standing upright, I think that was erectus because that was the primary trait that separated us from the life forms before.
But we were still dumb. We were still mongoloids.
I think when monkeys and apes or whatever we're from, I don't know, I'm not an expert on this shit. When they
Just
stopped
say you
using,
are.
okay, oh yes, I am an expert on this shit. When they stopped using their hands to walk around and they only started using their feet,
Yeah.
I think that's when they became erectus.
so. It doesn't have anything to do with their dicks.
No, have you seen a monkey dick? It's fucking weird.
Yeah, yeah.
And their butts.
Their
butts are longer than their dicks.
Get those. Yeah, I think we should start dressing monkeys more often because they have no self-control. They will throw their shit at you, and they will jerk off and come within seconds just to throw it at you.
And their butts are longer than their dicks, and that's weird.
That's impressive. Like they
got
get
some
those
long butts.
BBLs.
They got some long butts. Also, I don't. Their butts look perpetually sore.
Yeah,
Like if my
it looks
butt,
like it hurts.
yeah, if my butt looked like a monkey butt, I imagine every time I sat down, I would just immediately start crying.
Ow!
Yeah. That's where that sound comes
Yeah,
from.
it's just
Their tender ass. Their tender asses.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's get back on Homo sapiens.
Yeah.
I am ashamed, but I am not. I would not consider myself 100% positive that that's what we are. I'm 99% that we're Homo sapiens, that humans are Homo sapiens. But you can't know everything, I guess.
Yeah. That'd be crazy if you can. I know everything.
Yeah, I think they said that the human brain only holds like a few petabytes or something of data or something like that.
Petabytes.
Yeah, I mean, you want to fuck kids and on top of that you're a biter?
A petabyte? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, like you just choose your kink.
One fetish each, please.
Yeah.
So we know how to slot you in.
Yeah.
We know what fucking gulag to lock you up in.
Yeah,
What's
like,
a gulag? It's a
it's-
word I throw around sometimes. I don't even know what it means.
It's like a prison, right?
But is it like generically a prison or is it
Yeah,
like
I've heard people say like, "Oh, throw them in the gulag." So maybe it's like a hole.
Gulag, a system of labor camps maintained in the Soviet Union.
Oh.
From 1930 to 1955. Oh, that's kind of actually not a good thing to be thrown around because it's basically like the Russian equivalent of like concentration camps. Whoops.
My concentration has been shit lately.
Well, you do have
ADHD.
You have the worst one.
And dyslexia, and now I think I have hearing problems, and I feel like all three of those things don't play well with each other. It's just like, what'd you say? Oh, you...
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say? Oh, I still don't understand.
Yeah, I don't
you.
understand.
Maybe you can write it down. Nope,
Oh, I
still
don't
understand. I still don't understand.
Yeah.
Well, give up on communicating with me, I guess.
That's why I became a thought expert, because it takes no seeing or hearing to think.
That's true. That's a good point. That is a really good point. So we've
My
talked.
finger point.
We should get some Kung Pao sound bites.
Yeah.
Welcome.
If I had more time.
It's good though.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna confirm that we are Homo sapiens.
Yeah, look that up. The internet portion of the show doesn't come till later, but I feel like we're at a cul-de-sac in this conversation where we need.
Yes, we are. We are definitely Homo sapiens. I was right.
Yeah.
Erectus.
Yeah. Check. Yes. Search erect.
I don't think we're those anymore. Yeah, erectus means upright man.
I'm an upright man.
There's actually like multiple steps between erectus and us. There's H. Heidelberg. Sounds like the meth dealer. H. Heidelbergensis and H. Antecessor.
Say my name. Heidelberg. Goddamn right.
They were up to no good back then, dealing meth and shit.
Yeah,
All right, so
those
we got to the bottom. We
Heidelbergs.
know what erectus is. We know what sapiens is.
Know it all.
So
son.
what other homos are there to talk about?
Well,
Well, there's us.
there is us.
And like you said, or maybe I said, sexuality is a spectrum.
Uh-huh.
And there's certain dudes that when I see, I don't know about you, but there's certain dudes that when I see, I get a little... Remember how we're talking about how we don't have much space in our pants last episode? Well, that space...
No, I don't remember.
That's... Really?
Yeah, it was like weeks ago or something.
I think it was a week ago. You don't remember what happened a week ago? Anyways, we were talking about how we don't have much space in our pants. And there's certain dudes, when I see that the space in my pants actually gets a little bit less.
It decreases, you say.
Decreased space. This is a show about space.
Yeah.
So,
It's not just the first
I
episode.
thought that maybe we could talk about dudes that kind of,
What?
They
don't
bring
know.
out our homo side.
Oh, now you are talking about the okay. All right, this is it. More in okay, yeah. Let's see. Cary Grant.
Really?
All I know is that he was a heartthrob, and just like in the olden days, and there was no internet back then, so you couldn't search like Cary Grant naked, you know. So like
That's back when like sexy people were old, except Shirley Temple.
I
Like,
totally get it.
Sex symbols were all 50, or they were Shirley Temple.
Humphrey Bogart, he had a certain je ne sais quoi about him, right?
Really? Did people think he was sexy? He looked like a fucking.
Oh, hold on, can we pause? Or
Just
can we-
really
I'll just. Hey, what's up? Hold on, let me put you on speakerphone here. Do you have anything to say about homos? Like, what does homos mean to you?
Homos?
Yeah.
Like homos like what? Like
No, just when.
homosexual, homo sapiens,
just
homo
homos.
what?
Yeah,
homos.
just homos in general.
I don't know.
All right, you heard it here first, folks.
Brad Pitt really gets me hard.
Oh yeah. Even today, he's like still like ripped. You see Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
No, what?
I mean,
In
Once Upon
Hollywood.
a Time in Hollywood.
Brad Pitt is so cut, especially in the 90s.
Thelma and Louise.
He's a tasty snack. I've never seen that.
You never seen?
I didn't even know he was
Louise?
in that.
Yeah. He was one of their flings during their drive. I think they both.
Didn't they like kill a bunch of people? Did they kill him?
I you know what? I haven't seen the movie either.
This is a podcast about discussing movies we haven't seen. What else haven't you seen?
I feel like I know the whole movie. So
Who is it? Sigourney Weaver and
Sigourney Weaver and Jamie Lee Curtis. Is it?
is that? I have no idea.
Let's just say it is. So Sigourney Weaver and Jamie Lee Curtis. They
Okay.
go on a road trip. They put on their favorite cassette tape, and it's like very rebellious. Like but it's like a female rebellious. Like I love rock and roll, Joan Jett. And they drive and they just go. They leave their men behind because men are fucking a waste. They don't need.
Okay.
They don't need men.
Maybe they've become homos.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they even like
Do they kiss? Is there a lesbian thing in that movie?
they hold hands. I know. I know they hold hands when they drive off the cliff to their
Okay.
impending.
Wait, they
doom.
drive off a cliff?
Yeah, they're getting chased by the cops because they. I think they robbed a place and they had a gun. They shot some cans.
Let's rewind. Thelma and Louise is about people that just hear a rebellious song and decide to become criminals.
They put on the rebellious song because they're sick and tired of the bullshit. They're sick and
Yeah.
tired of men.
Okay.
They're sick and tired of authority, and they're sick and tired of just like how society treats women. They're sick and tired of it.
Okay.
They're just like, goddamn, we got the right to vote, but we feel like our vote isn't heard. So they go off in their drop top, wearing their scarves on their head, like they were hijabs.
If they're feminists, they'd be like she jobs.
She jobs, yeah. Fuck he jobs, because
Or
you know,
actually, women want he jobs.
yeah, whatever
men
men
become she jobs.
Yeah, whatever men can do, women can do.
Remember that
Slightly less.
Do you remember
better.
that Michael Jordan Mia Hamm commercial? For some reason, that has a really strong place in my memory. Whereas anything men can do, I can.
Was that a
I can do
McDonald's
better.
commercial?
Yeah, but it was like for some reason it was like Michael Jordan Mia Hamm because remember Mia Hamm was like the big soccer player in like
Yeah.
the late '90s or something.
Yeah,
Man, I really loved that commercial. I loved Mia Hamm. She was one of my idols.
I remember wishing Mia Hamm was fat so I could make the joke "Give me a ham," but like I could.
I
Never...
feel like people tried to like be mean and make fat jokes about her, even though she was like a peak athlete, just
Yeah.
because people hate women.
Yeah, where's she at now? Well, where's she?
I mean, she's probably made bank and she's probably just chilling.
Yeah, I hope. Do you think they ever fuck? Michael Jordan and Mia Hamm? I don't know. Michael Jordan didn't seem like a sexual dude. He just seemed like a compulsive.
I was about to say I get asexual vibes from Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he seemed like a compulsive winner. Like
Yeah, you ever heard those stories about how he would like gamble with like his assistants in like games of ping pong or whatever, and he would just like demolish them and get in their face and like scream at them because he was like addicted to competition.
Yeah, that Last Dance documentary, you watch it?
No, is that the one where he starts crying about how he's ruined all of his personal relationships?
Yeah, he burnt
because-
every bridge. Yeah, he's just like, damn, I shouldn't have been such a dick, but hey. People can't play. People can't play with the best. Michael Jordan really was.
Yeah, well,
a goat.
it's cool to be the best, but then it's also cool to be socially competent.
Yeah, and
Being
humble.
the best and not
the
you
humble
don't even
brag
really need to
is
be
cool.
humble because you can kind of be likable while not really being like humble.
It's all about the humble brag, though.
You
when,
can-
when you humble brag, it's just like, damn, that's cool, but he's fucking better than us.
You can be better. You can be the GOAT and be affable and likable still. And he did not do that.
Yeah.
He made everybody hate him. But would you? Actually, Michael Jordan didn't really get my rocks off. He really gave me the vibes that made me think I could go down the Homo route.
Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp.
I never thought Johnny Depp was good looking.
He was the right amount of feminine to be like, okay, all right, you're kind of a sexy dude.
I kind of liked. Remember Line Trap on 4chan?
Bailey J. Bailey J. Yeah, I was super homo for
Yeah.
her.
Well, not well.
Well, I guess not homo because she's a
she is trans now.
Yeah.
But at the time,
Yeah,
no one knew that.
Yeah. I remember like a
Pre-op,
video.
no one knew that.
A video of her at a convention flashing her like his chest, and then like security guards were like, "Oh, you can't do that," and then he was like, "Oh, I'm a boy." And like they were like, "Oh, okay, we didn't know you were so hot that we would have been like, hey, I would date you."
Have you ever seen that video of the like hot Asian cosplayer at like a Comic-Con, and she's just like really sexy looking, and somebody goes up and goes, "Man, you look really good," and then she's just like, "Thank you." 'Cause it's not. It's like this dude that's just dressed up. He's like not even trans. He's just like some dude that can like really. I guess he enjoys cosplaying as female characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, man.
Interesting.
Yes, some dudes just put makeup and a wig on them, and they're boinkable.
Yeah, like the Monty Python guys. And
Yeah. Terry Jones. Every time Terry Jones did drag, immediately hilarious.
I think it's kind of sad.
Oh well, DJ, just get that for me, DJ.
I think it's kind of sad that the era of like dudes dressing up like women comedy is kind of over, because it's like the whole joke was that it's not passable. Like it's obviously it's not taking a job away from a woman comedian.
Yeah.
Because the whole joke is that they're obviously not a woman.
Right.
And that is like that's just inherently funny.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah,
It is inherently funny. Like Bugs Bunny when he dressed up as a woman, and Elmer Fudd. Yeah. He got a little like pre-cum and pre-juice in his pants.
Wait, is Elmer Fudd's gun just a giant metaphor for his dick?
cock? Yeah.
He's just trying to fuck Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
Oh my God, is that?
Yeah, that's why he's like constantly looking in his rabbit hole, like, oh, come here, wabbit. I want to taste that wabbity hole of yours.
Is that what Elmer Fudd did?
Yeah. I'm hunting wabbits. Elmer fuck. More like
Elmer fucks.
Yeah.
Elmer fucks. All right. Well, any other guys? I don't agree with Johnny Depp. Brad Pitt really is a sexy man.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's
even
not.
even today, like
I'll
he's
tell
old
you-
and shit, which gives me hope. Like when I'm fucking 60, I want to look like Brad Pitt.
You know,
Brad Pitt 60? How old's Brad Pitt?
I would say he's late 50s, mid 50s, late 50s.
Brad Pitt, he is 58. He's pushing 60. Yeah, like this is him and Angelina Jolie.
What's up? We're recording. What's up?
I'll ask her what she thinks about Homos.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Yeah, 1 second. I'm gonna put you on speaker. So we've been asking people what they think about homos.
Oh, I like homos.
homos. I think they're cool.
Oh, you just immediately assumed we meant homosexuals. Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So immediately, we have a homo means homosexual
Yeah.
to some people. My mind goes to Homo sapiens.
I guess a lot of people would call you an ally.
Did you just flush the
Yeah,
toilet?
was that the toilet flushing?
I'm sitting on the toilet right now.
Yo, that is the most American thing you could be doing on a phone call right now.
I love the homos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an automatic toilet, so it just does it.
All right, some wonderful insight. But right here, I have pulled up a picture of Brad Pitt and Angelina
Brad
Jolie
Pitt's hotter than Angelina Jolie.
side by side. I would say I would shaboinkle Angelina Jolie before Brad Pitt, but like it's not far off. Like Brad Pitt comes in at a close second.
Angelina Jolie's too, she has too anorexic of a face. It looks like she had a bunch of work done. She just, I don't know, something about it feels
Yeah, she does
unnatural.
have. This one's a better picture.
Looks
of
unnatural.
Angelina Jolie, and a worse picture of Brad.
Yeah,
Pitt.
you're right. They try to make her look better than him in that one, for sure.
But Angela, you ever see Gia?
Yes. No, but I've seen the scene.
The naked scene.
And everyone now talks about how her boobs are uneven.
So what?
And everyone's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Women
I'm
are,
good. I'm
women,
good.
Women have bodies they don't 100% control, so it's like deal with it.
Word. I think that makes a lady more sexy when there's something a little off kilter about them, like if they have scoliosis.
Perfection's annoying.
Yeah. It's just like
it's just like great.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not perfect.
Yeah.
I got fucking man tits and you got girl tits. Why can't I have girl tits?
I'll tell you who I wouldn't fuck. And I don't understand how his sexy man status is Adam Driver. He is, I'm sorry, respect to the guy. I find him to be circus ugly. And no disrespect to him. I think it's awesome that he's become a sex symbol while he's been...
While he's that comically ugly, yeah.
Yeah. That one blows my mind.
Yeah. John Oliver. John Oliver will... No.
You think he's attractive?
No. John Oliver is attracted to Adam Driver.
He thinks he's hot?
Yeah, via his late night talk show, which I think we could compete with.
Is John Oliver homosexual?
He's British, so it's hard to tell.
It's like the Arrested Development joke. Yeah. Sure, the men all sound gay, but they'll tear your throat out. Sure, the men all say... He says something before that. Sure, blah, 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 and the men all sound gay, but they'll rip your heart out. Yeah. There's a particular British accent that is... They have a lisp, and they can't say their R's. That's the strangest British accent. It's like, they say all the S's like this, and they also can't say the R's. So it's like, well, wouldn't that be the kind of a strange circumstance? Wouldn't that be kind of a strange circumstance? That's a weird accent.
Like, biggest, dickest. Like that.
Yeah. One of the... I work with someone that has that British accent. It's really odd. I wonder what region that is.
Huh.
Lisp plus can't say... Actually, I guess I shouldn't say can't say R's because they could. It's just like the accent pronounces R's like what?
That's like Sylvester Stallone.
It's really weird. It's such a bizarre accent, and I kind of like it. Honestly, I find his voice so interesting that I can't pay attention to what he's saying. Because I'm just like, oh man, the S's and the R's create like this like melody, like this like melodic... I don't know. I just like the sound of his voice. I can't ever hear what he's actually talking about. Not in a homosexual way. Just in
in a regular sexual way?
No.
Oh.
No. The Homo sapiens way.
Oh, the Homo sapien way.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't even know what Homo habilis is. So the next thing we have on our agenda is Homo habilis.
That's something to look up. Homo habilis. This is the part of the show where we
don't
learn something.
Yeah, we don't know what we're supposed to talk about.
Like we're just thought experts. We're not just regular experts, people.
Oh, Homo habilis it means handyman. Hey, I'm a Homo habilis. Oh, okay. They're an archaic human from between 2.31 million years ago and 1.65 million years ago. You know, this might be kind of maybe it's not super PC or woke, but I don't really know much about 2.31 million years ago to 1.65 million years ago. I'm just not super educated on that.
Yeah, what's the difference? What's the dichotomy?
Like there's about 700,000 years of history in between that, but if you put me to the task of deciding what was different between 2.31 million years ago and 1.65 million years ago, if you compare now to 700,000 years ago, I might understand some differences.
Yeah, like internet was probably like AOL, dial-up.
Dude, it was so slow.
Yeah.
You get like 1 pixel.
Yeah.
You have to whack it to like 1 pixel.
1 pixel. Yo. Ah, man. Remember the days when you just like waited for a picture of like Sable from the WWF to like load up and...
The WWF?
Yeah. The world...
That's the World Wrestling Federation?
Yeah.
Oh, you're whacking it to like Stacy... What was her name?
Stacey Abrams?
No. It's Stacey Abrams. The wrestler. Stacy something.
Stacy Stratus? Sable. But Sable was the big one with all the kids whacked off to.
No.
Back in the dial.
Stacy Keebler. You don't remember Stacy Keebler?
No, bring
come
up the
on.
picture.
You don't remember Stacy Keebler? She was like the sex symbol of like the wrestling.
Oh yeah, I like this picture right here and that picture. Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't have much to say about Abilis.
Oh, okay.
1.3. I just don't. 1.61 million years ago to 1.31 million years ago. I just don't know the difference, to be honest.
Really, like, people and homos have been around since the dawn of man, right?
I think Homo actually. Well, I think Homo means man. I think Homo literally translates to man. I'm pretty sure.
Ooh.
Wait. So homosexual means man-sexual?
So lesbians are not homosexual.
But regular straight women are homosexual? That means man-sexual.
Yeah, right? Straight women are homosexuals. Oh my god. Alright, you heard it here first, folks. We cracked the code.
Hey Siri, what does homo mean?
Homo is an offensive term, as a noun.
Oh, it's offensive?
A homosexual man. Do you want to hear the next one?
Shit, goddamn. Alright, we don't mean to offend anybody on this podcast.
I didn't know it was offensive.
We just want to inform people.
I can show them if you ask again.
Hey Siri, stop.
There's nothing to stop here.
Oh, jeez.
So, okay. Homo is probably a bad title for this episode, but we just want to educate. We want to educate. We want to entertain.
Yeah, it literally means man.
Man, there we go.
But it also means human.
It's not a pejorative. Human being. We're all homosexuals. I mean...
Yeah, well, that's the...
Yeah, we are...
The weirdos. The weirdos.
We are all homosexuals.
Yeah.
I guess there's some beauty in that because there is still discrimination against homosexuality. There's this don't say gay thing going on in Florida.
I'm going to tell you, I don't really know what that is.
Ron DeSantis, he...
I know I hate him.
He likes to pretend that gay people don't exist, and he wants everybody else to pretend gay people don't exist. So they live in this weird imaginary world.
He's probably gay. Let's be real.
Yeah. It's like I hate McDonald's, but I love eating McDonald's. It makes me feel good. It tastes really good. It's quick. It's easy to get. It's somewhat cheap.
Forgot the main part of it, the cheese.
Yes, gotta get the cheese on the burger. Quarter pounder with cheese with mac sauce. That's a life hack for you. That will blow your mind. You ever get a quarter pounder with cheese with mac sauce?
So good.
No, but that's a really good point. You hate McDonald's, but you fucking love eating it. All these conservative politicians hate the gays, and they love eating them.
Yeah, eating their asses.
Doing this.
The cock meat sandwiches with
cheese.
Man, if I was gay, I would be doing, what's it called? Rusty trombone?
Oh, where
eating and jerking at the same time. I would be doing that to my mans all fucking night.
I mean, yeah, it seems like a satisfying way to get off. Like if somebody was eating your butt and jerking you off at the same time.
I would be doing that to my mans all night.
I've never had that. I've had those separately, and I've enjoyed them separately. So to have them together, oh my god.
It's like chocolate and ice cream, you know? Two things.
Yeah, chocolate and peanut butter.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Chocolate and peanut butter. Chocolate and ice cream is a good metaphor too.
But what other homos are there to talk about? There's a lot of homos to talk about.
Yeah, not just sexual, you know. I know.
We've done same gender relationships or same sex relationships. We've done the origins of the human species, which as I guess Homo sapiens is what we learned here tonight.
Mm-hmm.
But here's there is one type of homo I really hate.
What's that?
I really hate I find them pretentious.
Uh-oh.
I find them condescending.
Oh no.
I find them me, like join the club.
Oh no.
Don't be you, be me.
Oh, I like being me though.
You know what that is?
I don't
What
wanna
kind of
be
homo
you.
that is? Homeowners.
Homeowners.
I hate homeowners.
What?
As
yeah,
a
I guess
lifelong not homeowner,
Mm-hmm.
we live in New York. We don't own shit.
Yeah, there's like hardly any homes here. It's like multiple dwellings, and if you own a home, you're in an elite group of people.
It used to just be normal, but now no one owns anything, except like landlords own everything, and then
I own my bed. I own my television, but I don't own a home, and that makes me sad because I feel homeless. And
I guess technically we are homeless.
yeah, like to me, that's my biggest fear, being without a home.
You're my home, Sancho de Bayleaf.
Oh, thanks, Joe, Doggy Boy J.
Well, I don't think there's much to say about
Homo, but well, what if like let's say you're mounting a TV in your home that you just bought, this beautiful TV. You bought a nice 52-inch 4K high definition.
Do you own this home that you're putting this TV up in?
Yeah, you own this home, and you're just like, fuck it, I'll make holes.
You're one of the few good homeowners.
I'll make holes.
Homeowners can make as many holes as they want. They
Yeah,
own it.
because you know they don't have a security deposit to look after.
They own that shit.
They own that shit. They're like, hey, let me mount this TV.
Yeah.
And they mount it wrong.
They don't find the stud.
They don't find the stud. They just put it in the drywall, and the drywall.
Like the TV that's literally up in our office right now.
Is that not on a stud?
Absolutely not. That's just in the drywall.
Luckily, that's a cheap ass TV and doesn't have many components inside.
And it weighs like
10
10 pounds. It's so light. It's like
yeah. Let's say they hang that up and they make a little boner. They make a home boner.
Ooh, home boner.
Yeah. And that TV comes crashing down like a cradle on a bow branch. Or
you know when you wrote home boner, this document here, my initial reaction was, most of my boners are at home.
Oh, okay.
I'm not having boners. You know when you were like 16?
Yeah.
And you'd just be getting public boners left and right.
Right.
One time I had one so rock hard, I was trying to like fucking just mash it down.
Right.
In math class, and the guy sitting next to me in like sophomore math class in high school looks over and he just sees me mashing my boner like this.
It's almost like you're jerking off. The moment you're doing.
I think I might have kind of been a little
gratifying.
jerking off. Because you know how like it kind of hurts and you're kind of not really jerking off, but like you're enjoying the sensation of it.
That's the only way I jerk off.
You're not. You're not like whacking to come, but you're just like doing something that feels good. And you're not really concerned about coming because you're like in public and you don't want to like shoot down your pants or anything.
Yeah.
And then the guy sitting next to me looks over and he just sees me mashing that fucking rock hard.
It looks like you're jerking off.
And he's just like,
yeah.
And I remember trying so hard to convince him I wasn't playing with my dick. Oh. I was just like, I'm doing math.
I'm doing math, but. Alright, my dick is about 6 inches long, and now the circumference of the head is from the dick hole to the rim is so like how did you convince him that you weren't jerking off?
I think eventually he just didn't want to talk about it, so he just agreed with whatever I was saying.
That's the appropriate response.
And then he got really fucking muscular in college, like 4 years later.
Oh, he was trying to impress you. He was trying to be like, hey,
maybe you're right.
Maybe you can mash this dick. Maybe you could punch this dick down.
I played poker with him once, and I was the life of the party. Everyone was
more like poke him, right?
I was playing poke him once.
Yeah,
poke him on.
Pokemon.
But home boners. Most of my boners are at home.
Yeah. I don't know. I have
As an adult, 99% of my boners are at home.
well, you work from home and I work from work.
That's a
so
good point.
I get boners at work. And I work with a lot of old ladies, so I think they're like very
They love it.
yeah, I think they're impressed a little bit. Like
Yeah,
I'll catch their eyes like venture down, and I'm just like, God damn, why do you have to venture down now? Because like I'm kind of like pumping blood there for some reason. I feel like they say like the older you get, like the less boners you get or something like that.
Yeah, I think what I always heard is the older you get, the more you like being around boners.
So the gayer you get.
Well, if you're a woman.
Yeah, I think
It's
men
not gay if you're a woman.
Men lose their masculinity when they get older, right? They start getting more estrogen into their bloodstream, and they start getting more emotional. They start growing tits. Their dick,
What?
and balls getting.
I feel like you're making this up.
I mean, I could be. I feel like I read this or dreamt it. Or
Read it where on menbecomewomen.com? Actually, that probably is like a good website these days.
Let's check it out.
menbecomewomen.com.
All right, menbecomewomen.com. Men become women.com. I wonder what .gov will.
Oh, it's not real.
Can't find. We should buy it.
We should buy it.
Let's try .gov. Still nothing. Yeah, I don't think .org will.
How about .com?
.com, yeah. Let's try it. Oh, okay. We just got a lot of. We got Google popped up with Men Become Women search on xnxx.com. We're not sponsored by them or anything.
That's a porn website.
Yeah.
I know that website.
Yeah, I'm familiar. All right. So I'm gonna close my browser.
Oh man.
This is wonderful.
Like, yeah, I agree. This is some good stuff we're covering here. But what the first thing that really comes into my mind when I think about homos?
What?
I don't know why. It's a little unorthodox, maybe. When I think of homos, is for some reason I just wonder. You remember Goatsy? Like the old
I
shock.
think we covered him on the last episode, right?
I don't remember that, but for some reason, I always think about whether or not he is gay. Do you think Goatsy is gay?
I mean, it's so tough because I feel like the pleasures of the anal could be felt by all.
We should bring it up.
Yeah. Let's bring up Goatsy. Let's see what we.
I think it's like Goatsy.cx.
Goatsy. GOATSY. SE. There's .info, and there it is. It popped up right away. I think I searched it before.
It must be in your history. Why is it in your history?
I'm pretty sure last episode we looked at this, and
I
it's
would have remembered that.
Yeah, he's got a little divot above his. Well, what we're viewing right here is a man stretching his.
I feel like you would only do that if you wanted big dick in there. Do you think he was doing this to receive bigger dick?
It could be. It could be like part of his dating profile. Like
this is Grindr profile.
Yeah, like hey, check out the space. And yeah. Oh yes.
Like you could fuck me and keep your valuables in here at the same time.
Yeah. Hey, this could also be a lockbox.
Yeah.
It just
cockbox.
A cockbox. Here's Mario doing it. We were this is what jump started this episode.
Oh, you're right. Well, no, yeah, Waluigi and Wario's relationship.
Yeah. Oh. So okay. For those at home,
who made this?
Yeah, search Steam Mario Goatsy by Mortilis Goater.
All right, let's officially declare. Do we think Goatsy is a homosexual?
I want to say that he probably goes both ways.
You think so?
Yeah, he's probably he probably like you doesn't discriminate. I don't discriminate either. I love everyone, and I haven't found a man yet to fall in love with. But if I were to fall in love with a man, doggy boy, it will be you.
Oh wow, wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either.
I think that my vote is that Goatsy is hella gay.
Hella gay.
I think he's incredibly gay. I don't think he's bi. I think he's incredibly gay.
Yeah.
I think he wants giant, maybe two at once, pump a dumps going on.
Jeez, I hope he sues us because I would like to see his face.
That's true.
All right, let's get to the.
Well, we've talked a lot about homos.
We have.
But I think it's time to figure out what the internet says about homos.
Oh yeah, let's check the.
This
internet.
is the part of the show where we go outside and we start looking at what the internet has to say. You know, we're thought experts, but the internet has a lot to say about homos.
Yeah, the internet, believe it or not, thinks a lot, and most of those thoughts we don't agree with, but we try not to devalue any thoughts because that's what makes us Homo sapiens, right? We have the ability to think and critically.
Yeah, sentience, I guess.
Yeah. All right, we just got a big Q on the Quora website, which makes me think they're in cahoots with QAnon. Yeah, maybe this is foreshadowing.
Here's what the internet has to say about homos. How can people realize that they are gay after having had several hetero relationships? That's a question that really makes no sense to me at all.
So this person has had heterosex many times, but
Then
they don't
realize
know.
they're gay.
Okay.
Top answer. It's actually possible that people prevented themselves from thinking about certain aspects of their personality. It just seems obvious to me.
Interesting. So interesting that I'm bored.
Yeah. I think we really need to get to the bottom of this.
The bottom?
Ah.
I mean, that's a homosexual term for a gentleman that likes to receive. Right?
Oh, Lord in heaven. Here's the top answer to how do guys become gay.
Oh, goddamn. I'm sure it's very offensive.
Oh, my Lord in heaven.
It seems like it's disgusting from your reaction.
Well, the response is from somebody named Bottom Schoolboy.
He seems cool.
His tagline is submissive slut boy.
Let's get him on the show.
What in the goddamn am I reading? Okay, well, here's the first sentence. When I was 11 to 13 years old, I had a 2-year-old best friend. He liked to tie me up.
A 2-year-old?
I think it meant he was his best friends for 2 years.
Oh, okay.
We often played tied up games in my room or in his room when there were no parents at home, or in the summer we did it in the woods. He always tied me up in different ways and usually also tortured me in soft ways. Once in woods, they tied me to the tree on my knees and blindfolded. Then he said, "Let me open my mouth," and put in his dick in my mouth. I don't want to read this anymore.
Yeah, I'm getting to erectus for this. I gotta pee too.
Where did Homo sapiens emerge from? This is a little less bizarre of a Quora. We don't know of certainty yet how our ape-kind species type adapted to be it is what DNA...
Another insane answer on Quora.
So this is Quora. The question is, where did Homo sapiens emerge from?
The butt.
I didn't expect Quora to be... I thought Quora was kind of legit. It's not legit.
No, yeah.
Quora is not legit, everybody. All right, here's the question. Where did Homo sapiens emerge from? And the top answer is from T. Stephen Cornelius. Mm-hmm. He has 11,000 answers and 2.8 million answer views, right? Okay. T. Stephen Cornelius's answer to the question, where did Homo sapiens emerge from? Ready? Here we go.
Ready. Yeah.
We don't know of certainty yet how our ape-kind species type adapted to be. It is what DNA/gene chance happenstance, variations of ethnic randomness, all of a wondrous thing we amazingly be.
What are you talking about?
It's not done. If you find the answer, a Nobel Prize and lots of dollar signs awaits thee.
Okay, well, you're right about that there.
So you
Wow, this guy's funny. What the hell is up with him?
It seems like drugs. Drugs are what's up with it.
We got to the bottom of it, folks. We learned that homo is a pejorative, and we really shouldn't be saying it.
We shouldn't.
That's what I learned.
Yeah, we shouldn't list this episode as being homos. But I mean, what are we gonna do? That's the name of the episode. But we
But
don't
homos could
discriminate.
refer to the types of like man.
Exactly.
Homos are the types of men.
That's what I meant.
We're all
when
homos.
I
We're all types of men.
wrote the outline. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing. We think.
I mean, what would we do without men?
We wouldn't get a rock song.
Yeah. What are we gonna do without men?
Doing amazing things.
What are we gonna do without homos?
They're
Homos-
underground,
Homos are doing impossible things.
like sucking their own dicks.
And Homo erectus, they did impossible things. No one ever stood up before them. No one ever stood up. Homos are the first stood up.
They stood up against all anti-homo
Tyranny
tyranny.
against the tyrannical authoritarian left.
We should get Jordan Peterson on the podcast.
He was desperate. Actually, no, he's not desperate anymore because
Yeah,
he got his Daily Wire show.
Yeah, well, maybe later.
We'll see.
seasons, Later seasons.
Season 2.
Yeah. All right. Well, don't hate gay people. Gay people are lovely. One of us might be gay. We don't know. You might be gay.
We also don't know.
We don't know. And it doesn't matter because it's just like what.
Also, apparently, homos, you don't call people that. Apparently, it's bad.
Yeah, don't go around saying homos. If you do, refer them to this episode so they could get more clarity on why you said that.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah, and also don't hate Asian people.
There's no reason to hate them.
There really isn't. They gave us Jackie Chan. They
did.
gave us chicken tikka marsala.
Yes.
They gave us Jesus. No, that's the Jews, right?
He was a Jew, yeah.
He was a Jew. They gave us no. They gave us Buddha.
Yes.
Buddha, the Chinese Jesus.
They gave us Confucius, who really just confuses us. Nintendo.
Nintendo.
They gave us Nintendo.
Yeah.
This is wonderful.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you what I think about this episode.
So good.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Anyway, well, all right. What we're gonna go out on? Homo just means man. Love your fellow man.
Love your fellow homo.
Love your fellow man. Homo just means man. It just means human being. I almost said homo. It just means human being. It's nothing to be scared of. It just means human being. It just means human being. It just means man.